Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. Chapter 10 Alice Affairs. Here I am, said Alice hesitantly. She was very big now. She jumped up so quickly that she hit the jewelry box and all the animals fell out. The poor animals all fell onto the floor. Oh, I'm really sorry, screamed Alice, and she put all the jewelry back in the box. The trial cannot continue, said the king, looking sorrowfully at Alice. All the jewels must be sitting in their right places in the jewelry box. Alice looked at the jewelry box and saw that the lizard was not sitting properly. Its tail was up and its head was down. So she turned it around. Now all the animals in the jewelry were sitting improperly in their right places. What do you know about the tarts? The king asked Alice. Nothing, said Alice, looking at the king seriously. Nothing at all, said the king. Nothing at all, she replied. That's very important, said the king to the jury. But the rabbit interrupted and said, Your Majesty mean unimportant, of course. Of course, I mean unimportant, said the king quickly. But he continued to whisper to himself. Unimportant, important, unimportant, important. The jurors began to write. Some write down important, another write down unimportant. Alice looked at them at the foot. It's not a matter at all. The king was silent. He wrote something in his notebook. Then he shouted, Silent the court! He began to read. Rule 42. All people who are more than my height must leave the court. Everyone looked at Alice. He was quite tall. I'm not my height, said Alice. Yes, you are, said the king. No, I'm not, replied Alice angrily. You're almost 2 miles high, added the queen. I'm certainly not 2 miles high. I won't go, said Alice angrily. Looked at the king and the queen. That's not a real room. You have just invented it. It's the oldest rule in the book, said the king. Why isn't rule number 1 them, said Alice. The king's face became white, and he quickly closed his notebook. He looked at the jury and said in a frightened voice, Consider your verdict. There's more evidence, Your Majesty, said the white rabbit, jumping up. What do you mean, more evidence? Asked the queen. We just found this envelope, said the rabbit, holding a white envelope in his head. What is it? Asked the queen. I don't know, because I haven't opened it yet, said the white rabbit. But I think it is a letter from the new to somebody. I'm sure that's true, said the king, because the charter didn't write a letter to nobody. It's a very unusual, you know. Please, Your Majesty, say the frightening news. I didn't write a letter. There's no name at the head. If you didn't sign it, said the king, it makes things worse for you. But sure that you are pretty, cried the queen. No, it's I, said Alice angrily. You don't know what the letter says because you never read it. What the handles of the envelope? Asked one of the jurors. There is no handle, said the white rabbit, and it opened the envelope. He looked at it and said, It is a letter, it's a poem. Read it, shouted the king. The white rabbit put on his glasses and read it. The poem was all nonsense, and nobody could understand it who was playing it. At last, the king said, Jury, consider your verdict. No, said the queen. First I must have a sentence and then the verdict. No sense! Oh, no sense, said Alice rudely. You can't have a sentence before a verdict. Be quiet, shouted the queen, and her face became purple. "No, I won't," cried Alice. "Off with her head," shouted the Queen, but nobody moved. "I was afraid of you," said Alice. "You are only a pack of cards." She was now her normal size. Suddenly, the entire pack of cards flew up in the air and fell down on Alice. She screamed and tried to push them away. And Alice woke up. The cards were just some dead leaves. Alice's sister pushed them off her face. "Wake up, Alice dear," said the sister. "You have been asleep for a long time." "Oh, I had a very strange dream," said Alice. She told her sister all about her exciting adventure. "What a strange dream," said Alice's sister. "But it's late now and time for your tea." Alice ran on thinking, "What a wonderful dream." Alice's sister stayed by the river and thought about all the strange characters in Alice's dream. The white rabbit, the mouse with a pool of tears, the brute caterpillar, the shell cat, the March hare, the heather, the darkness, the big baby, the play cards, the queen and the king, and other fantastic things in Wonderland. She closed her eyes and Wonderland seemed almost real. Alice will be a woman one day, she thought, and she'll tell her children the story of this wonderful adventure. Ci vediamo al prossimo video, baci, Zia Ari!